So John, a good victory today. We had to come from behind, but you must be happy with the spirit that we showed in the second half.
Yeah, I'm delighted with the second half performance. Was much more in keeping with what we're looking for. As you pointed out, it was first half was a bit lacklustre, and you can't really put your finger on why teams do it, and they do it all over the country. It's not an isolated thing. It's not something that Curzon do and the other teams don't. Players sometimes might be a bit of fatigue. It might be, something they're doing all week that leaves them in a position where they haven't quite got that spark on a Saturday. And you only need 5 or 6 of them all not having that spark, and also you can see it in the performance. And we were, it took us 15 minutes or so to get going. They could have been out of sight, to be honest with you. They could have scored 3 goals first half. They scored 1, and we just looked all over the place in terms of the defensive unit, not picking up, breaking down when we had possession, breaking down cheaply, and they were countering on us. And I did fair for us at one point early doors, and then we gradually started getting our way back into the game without really creating a lot. Failure to deliver crosses at times was a bit of a letdown for us. Just thinking that we're Arsenal from 10 years ago. We're just popping it round people, and then we'll just side foot it into the net, and it's not like that.
Obviously, you mentioned that we did come back into the game. What did you say to them at half time, and what changed at half time to come out and obviously with a much better second half?
Well, I said at half time what I say loads of times. Football doesn't change from 1 week to 1 year, 2 years, 10 years. It's pretty much the same game, depending on, I suppose, where you're playing, the conditions and the weather and all that can change. But in terms of football's relatively simple. What's difficult is keeping it simple. Lads want to complicate it. They want to do things that aren't, the ideal things that you need at the time. It's very difficult, and we're no different. We're a very honest team. I can never fault our lads for a lack of effort, but when it comes to actually being dynamic and exciting, we have that in us, but to get it out is a bit hard at times, and I think we probably sometimes don't know what we do to get that sort of that extra 15%. And I think what you're asking me, what do we say at half time? It was just what I normally say. Not doing things quick enough, not alert, not picking the second ball up, not moving the ball on quick enough. Everything's built around tempo.
A little word for Joe Guest. He's obviously got the winner today. Great composure to take the ball around the defender and smash it home. There was also a couple of times in the crowd where we were thinking he's going to go through someone and really hurt him, or risk a red card. And it shows really today how much he's come on as a footballer over the past few years, doesn't it?
Yeah, he has. He's made progress. He's matured for sure, and he used to be a little bit erratic. He's far less erratic than he was. He's still got it in him to lose his rag, which we don't want him to lose. We want that sort of bit of anger, that determination in there. It's what drives him, and what he's done now, he's added more pass completion. That's improved no end with him. He has got an odd goal in him. He's picked that up relatively central in the box. A bit like an Aguero moment when he feinted to shoot and then took it round the player and then smashed it. And I was really pleased for him, because I've been on to him saying, look, you do a goal, but you have to get in the box. If you're going to score goals, you have to get in the box. And he's done that today. And ultimately, I think it's by the way that we've worked our way back into the game. I think ultimately we've earned the win.
Yeah, definitely. Looking ahead, not too far ahead, we play FC United on Monday night. Quite quick turnaround, another home game. What do you expect from that game?
Well, I think you can predict it. I mean, we know FC very well. They know us. They're unlikely to change the way they play, and we're unlikely to change the way we play. It could be. I think we have had a few 0-0s, but It's just one of those nice games. I think there's a good rapport between the two clubs, and a relationship between the fans, and everything's generally pretty good. They had a good time when they came and played here a few seasons ago when they got promotion, and they've always seemed to have sort of fond memories of the Tameside Stadium. So hopefully they'll come. Everybody will come in good spirits. Obviously we're all going to be going out for the win. For me, I just want it to be an exciting game. I want the best team to win, ideally. And we just got to apply ourselves properly. If we apply ourselves properly, we've shown again and again that we're capable of beating anybody in the division. But FC have as well. They're capable, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure we'll be doing our best to make it entertaining.
Good stuff. Thanks, John.
Okay, thank you.